Yo, Deji, how you been?
With love from Deji.
Yo, Deji, how you been? Yo, Deji, how you been?
I've been.
With love from Deji. Yo, Deji, how you been?
I've been.
Yo, Deji, how you been? Yo, Deji, how you been? Tell me how you been.
I've been in search of my birth's purpose while conversing with girls, nervous with slurs in every verb like I'm flirting in cursive. Not the purest intentions, I'm sure the lure was transparent as the shirt that she's wearing that's got my attention more than the words that she's saying. Statements of wage or institution she slaves to just fails to amaze. Truth is, I'm more concerned if there's a God that she prays to. Is she playful or faithful? Feel like I'm staged in a fable, the plot is fake and unstable. I feel like Nick Cage ghost riding this flame. I'm so frustrated with my generation, the infatuation we have with achieving intoxication is sad. Though I'm faded and mad wasted, higher space station, start gazing off a glance in the mirror. I'm an egotistic contradiction that rides by himself on a horse that's high enough to see both sides of the fence. The figure of the world's worth through the pain and the hurt. I'm watching them bleed gold and my veins filled with dirt. They hold the controls, but there's no cartridge to blow if the game doesn't work.
If the game doesn't work,
what's fame but a word to make the lanes purge? I'm making a lane change to a path less traverse. I pray to God that it works. If I pray, it won't be the first to go unanswered. Like math tests, I need to show my work. That empty feeling when I know I should be in love. My homie told me this season I'm sure to be cuffed. But every summer I'm lured to journey these clubs and succumb to my comfort and lust. Waking up next to a stranger a bit later than dusk, thinking, what have I done? I'm done, I'm through with it. Using the excuse that I'm young till I grow old with it. Blue and confused, I found a real one and my soul's in it. Nah. Our souls in it, pray the high never crashes, and that's when the ball finished. I hope soon to realize if our genuine connection is respected on the inside, or if the reflection in question is solely in jest, as we only attest to our vices, getting wasted like where the time went. You got your habits, no one's perfect. I'm concerned with my mindset and how to change it, cause you're worth it, so I'm trying my best with a grown yet broken heart deep inside of my chest. I owe it to myself to not let this love interest leave me in debt. And the only example I have to follow is a broken marriage. I grew up watching love die, now it lies inside of an open casket. So you can imagine the thoughts that manifest when the love runs deep like Usain in Atlantis. I need advice, but I'm foreign to asking for it. Can't ignore this, can't afford to be dormant with feelings fleeting like refugees in need of some freedom. Still tend to question if I'm sure of this. I'm losing patience with the pace of her motions, so I pose like I'm vacant of emotions. Want her to take place, my heart needs space to open up. I'll put some effort and focus and hope it's enough for it to stop feeling so cold and swollen shut, cause I think you're dope and stuff. I know you well, I don't know you as much as I would like to. Love the way we bond over hip-hop, anime, and Thai food shit. You make it hard not to like you. I just feel like my words ain't good enough, so I complicate it like haikus. My regrets ain't hard to repeat as I creep through the abyss of my lonely core. You can neglect how you feel in the present if that's what you're used to, but it's the past that'll hurt you more in the future. Love, love. lost love and loved ones, yet never needed a casket. Hard on my sleeve, I let it bleed through my jacket. All while staying poker face, dealing with the cards I've been handed. A sense of independence gets dark when you're stranded. My talent hasn't taken me too far and it's tragic. Feel like I'm at the start of a crash landing. I've been handling struggles you can't imagine. Balancing manic depression with famine. Ain't trying to be impressive, I'm dying to strive for my plight and learn from its lessons. I tend to fight with certain aggression. I ain't excited, no encouraging blessings, don't test me. I flex lefty, my ex left me with stress, but I'm set free. Since Romeo is dead like Jet Li, all that's left is a product of red flags from a bitch with a habit she can't kick. No wonder why she went and got messy. I must confess I'm the best in the league. Throw up a 16 like a 3, drop confetti and leave. I swear my thoughts are like a recipe for dreams. A strong cocktail that needs chasing. I keep adjacent to the main dish. I crave to carve a name like my favorites. Get rich or die like I'm 50. Stay the same and watch the game switch. I'll stack up, get famous and dip. Don't tell me to stay safe in an era where it's dangerous to spit. My future open as oceans while most make waste of the moment. Waiting for a wave when they can't even swim. I've been careless making changes to the way that I live. I've been hot-headed but my thoughts would give Satan the chills. The rat race for dollar bills got me aching for mills. If I was ever begging for love, I was just chasing a thrill. Or trying to write a new story, I got pages to fill. This is more than just a phase, give a fuck how they feel. I'm running out of luck, gotta depend on my skill. There ain't enough ink in the pen, so this is blood that I spill.
Veritaserum. 3 drops of this, and you know who himself would spill his darkest secrets. The use of it on a student is regrettably forbidden.
I swear dissociation might be my greatest weapon, especially against these women that move like men with the same intentions. My tall, dark, handsome, and charming nature ain't a fake impression, but the dark parts get dark. I ain't talking skin complexion. I'm talking a strong sense of depreciation upon deep reflections. If you've never heard me speak on it, then it's probably a blessing. You see a red flag, then it's possibly a message. I tend to let the stress build and pop off when shit needs addressing. An old homie told me I got soft when I needed affection. Reminded me of times I was looking for love but was met with resentment. I'm red with aggression when I pen this mess that I hope don't reach a set list. As I get high as that would be on my regret list, I'm as empty as the best wishes I'm left with. Love interest that left me with debt from my old days proved to me that these love crimes, they don't pay, they do the opposite. A lesson you would have learned if you stomped in my moccasins, but you're blessed enough to not go through this, so just stop and think before things get so black the cops want to frisk it. Talking out of emotion like I lost all logic. I admit I lost it, but tell me what I spit ain't honest.
That's the truth. Even though I delivered it harsh.
Whatever happens next, just
know I'll never let this rip us apart.
If I knew that I would have gotten like that, I might have told you.
Did from the start. That flicker big lighter at the tip of my heart. It's the truth.
It ain't all that serious, I promise you. I'm just being honest with you. When I say it's me and not you, what I mean is I prefer the solitude. You the tear to your problems often when you speak to me, and I respond with advice. Then you go off and take it as a shot to your pride, and I start to reconsider what it is that you offer to me in my life. Then I remind myself to stop thinking about you by telling myself it ain't all that serious, I promise you.
I'm just being honest with you. When I say it's me and not you, what I mean is I prefer the solitude. You the tear to your problems often when you speak to me, and I respond with advice. Then you go off and take it as a shot to your pride, and I start to reconsider what it is that you offer to me in my life. Then I remind myself to stop thinking about you by telling myself it ain't all that serious, I promise you.
words you said to me, such a burden to carry. I let the blood spill, a new version to carry. My rhyme book, a graveyard where emotions get buried. Fuck drugs, I'm overdosing on the real and it's scary. I'm at war with my mental and the strategies vary. Ain't no holes in my wisdom, I get cavities rarely. Know I got trauma lurking, I've been searching for mama's mercy. It had me driven back in the day when certain comments would hurt me. Had a girl, it wasn't my girl, fuck with my world. Now I'm still numb to the next ones. Hiding my heart like oysters do pearls. Cause she threw it in the dirt after spending all day with her. This was the hurt that turned me into a game spitter. Nowadays I get any dame. If it's a long shot, then watch me hit a game winner. Straight sinner. If I'm being honest, the concept of staying monogamous didn't relate to my consciousness. Crushing on this bitch didn't stop me from flirting with a slur in my words when I was sloppy drunk. Treat me like I ain't good enough, you thought that you got me stuck. Said I'm on thin ice, I'm moving smooth like a hockey puck. I was towing every ass that was popping like Tonka trucks. My so-called feelings for you was the elephant in the room with Sri Lankan tusks. You ignored that, broken my heart, I disregarded your trust. Oh shit I wrote about you, ripped apart in disgust. The pain I feel is proof enough that it wasn't just lust, but some days I think I would've cut just as soon as she let me. And as much as I say I've grown, I'm still not the one to trust, but not the one to fuck with either. Kept things about your life hidden, you were trying to survive. The gram showed me secrets you was trying to hide. I never shed a tear, you had me crying inside. Just know that I might have lied if I ever said that That's all I want to say. Until I find a way. Yo. I lost my mind in the city. Shit was tragic, never panic. I'm still the man, I get my pride from the city. Chasing dollars, dodging dimes wasn't pretty. I lost every type of love a man can find in the city. Lost my soul while clocking in, got it back by locking in. Been on my grind in the city. Hometown filled with spite, I spend more time in the city than I do my own home. I'd rather be alone in the city. For times I felt the cold, I want the throne in the city. Knowing there's no control in the city. With my focus growing slowly, my mentality turned friends to foes in the city. Listen, I left bridges burning, tossed the wood in furnaces, threw rocks from glass houses that I never finished furnishing. All my limits dispersing, but I can't commit to being perfect. I see the seasons changing and I'm feeling kinda nervous. Cause when the snow falls, my serotonin go follow it. And I'ma follow that down the bottle and wallow in it. Then it's pretty much a fact, I'ma fill up the hollow feeling with shallow spending. Then add it to the list of habits that have me trapped in self-resentments. Dying to survive in the city got me questioning where my self-respect went.
Maybe I lost it in the city, I'm often in the city, just trying to make a killing, bringing coffins to the city, which turned me stone cold, I'm Steve Austin in the city.
You can get your heart broke being honest in the city. I'm caught up in the city, lost the goddess to the city. My fault, overthinking my thoughts, got me tripping. Feel like my love is gone from the city. I'm never settled when it's calm in the city. Watch him paint me as the villain for the next time a storm is called in the city. Yo, where the summers are cold and lonely as hell. Where my dark side got to know me closer than my holiest self. Where the winters never make me shiver, but with my temper rising, the temperature got me breaking in sweats. Never one to fold, so I'm taking a bet in the city. Where a trail of broken hearts left an ache in my chest. It's the city where the warriors came to play and we laid them to rest in they city. Yo. We the champs, whether you whisper it weak or speak it into an amp. Where the women hustle harder than men do, 40 hours a week through the bleeding and cramps. Still in pursuit of school and art, passing exams and fast advancing through classes, refusing to be foolish with hearts. In the city, where I'm known to move low like full moons in the dark. Where I was once a flower with bruised petals, I bloomed in Trinity Park. The city that gave me scars, same city that keep me sharp, same city that always question why I live so far. My soul was stuck when growing up, made kin with city kids from homes with no love. Funny how we look back and miss the abundance of in the city. Time is ticking, death is stalking. I'm sick of living less than iconic. The stress just piles on them. Goes straight to the head like it's chased by dry tonic. Look at my life, you think I like problems? 9 to 5, surviving with dishonest white bosses. My stance uneven with the odds stacked against me. Can't afford to fight honest, but I need to seek for peace and quiet. Being broke will let me do that, so I feel the need to riot. I'll shoot holes into the night sky until she swallows the rich and leaves the rest of us with sunshine. Some might be fine with mundane Mondays, flying the vices by Friday, killing your mind. You living lifeless the blind way, and you like it. Couldn't handle the truth unless they spiked it. Now your blood thin is the path of the righteous. Wow, soul brother number triple, claiming that is biblical. It's my spiritual right. I'm still a young soul, I never lost my vision, but I see past physical sight. Yo, I love that you passed the crown down, but the one I've been adorned with got thorns in it. I'm fortunate we never lost soul to heartbreak. Would've put this whole globe in a dark place. You got the formula, the reason my soul glowed. I would be walking around town with a screw face, like a shark smelling blood in the fish tank. Put that poison in the pen and scribble till my wrist cracks. That'll be the day you see a god bleed, as drips of red fade to black from hits after a diss track. I flip back to back, but what's a ghostwriter when I scribble obituaries? The shit has been getting scary. You listen to writtens that was penned with someone else's ink, then don't compare me. Clearly I'm rare as Clefairy, dancing in the moonlight on mountains. I move with music I mistakenly founded. I've been taking my time, baking my rhymes. City on my back, this Herschel knapsack been aching my spine. I ain't wasting no time waiting for Drake to co-sign. I speak from the soul, if I ain't shit now, I'll be the greatest in time. No disrespect, it's my fate shaping these rhymes. Yeah, I've been a caged bird a number of times, so it's really a bummer when people see me flap my wings and think I'm out of my mind. Never knowing how suicidal I get. With my version of depression, my confidence gets mistaken a lot for ego by people who are quick to coddle me when I feel low, then belittle me for not feeling like shit anymore. Like the tears on my face mean I'm not king anymore. People who claiming they love me try to tell me how to live my life just to make them more comfy. Soul brother number 3, you don't gotta fuck with me if you don't fuck with me. Nothing's as complicated as loving me, are both a burden and a luxury. My rage is a gift, only God can judge, and I pray I'm in good standing. Miss me with stigmatisms from you bitches committed to misunderstanding. With love.